crazy good news. Crazy news in general. Ricky Starks and apparently Miro are let go from AEW. Well, actually, one thing might be good news. The other thing might not be. I guess depending on how you view it. But in my opinion, that's great news because AEW is a crap fest. It is a piss pot. It is a place where you go to retire. All Elderly Wrestling, the name has been given. Yeah, this is crazy news. I don't know if it's entirely true. I always take things with a little bit of grain of salt, but it appears true. Reports online saying that, yeah, I mean, Ricky Starks is apparently out, and I don't know. I'm so happy for Ricky if this is true. So happy. I'm not as much of a Miro fan, but I know a lot of people love him. I knew him as Rusev, but a lot of people know him as Miro, or maybe Rusev. I don't know. I didn't watch much of Miro because I wasn't watching wrestling as much at that time period. But he's been let go. And apparently he lives back in Bulgaria, and I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I did see in the past reports are coming out that he was kind of wanting to be let go. So yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then you know, hey, if he wants to be done with wrestling, I understand. I don't have too much to say on the Miro thing because I'm not as big of a fan of Miro, and I don't know too much about his situation or what his wants are. I know that he was divorced and then he moved back to Bulgaria, but that's about as much as I know. That aside, though, the thing that's really amazing is apparently Ricky Starks is also out. I'm going to read this from, it says, what is this, The Takedown from Sports Illustrated. It says, Ricky Starks is reportedly finished with AEW and is currently free to sign with and appear wherever he wants. PW Insider is reporting that Starks is 100% free to perform wherever he'd like because he is in fact finished with AEW. The former AEW World Tag has been on the outs with the company and hasn't had a match for the AEW since March of 2024. Last month reports indicated that Starks had asked for his release from AEW, but Tony Khan did not grant it. Earlier this morning, Starks was removed from the AEW roster page on the company website. Starks has maintained that he doesn't know why AEW hasn't used him. In an interview with Chris Van Vliet that happened not too long ago. Yeah, crazy stuff. And that's right, this article covers another thing apparently, which is Malachi Black has been removed from AEW roster page. It gives a quote here. I actually kind of forgot about this. Malachi Black has also been removed from AEW roster page, and that's, man, hey, fans are eating. This is a good thing. There's no way to chop this up. This is just a good thing. Wrestlers who have been disrespected, not been used, and just hasn't had any plans in AEW. This is a good thing. It is. And I'm excited for these guys. I really am. Miro, Malachi Black, Ricky Starks, and hopefully Rey Fenix. I haven't seen any news about Rey Fenix, but I'm hoping that these guys are just allowed to go and do what they want. Okay? Don't hold people hostage. Don't be Vince McMahon. It's a good thing to let these guys go. It's a waste of money to keep them employed. You're not using them. It's a waste. And I get it, business-wise, you don't want them for the competition. You don't want them to go towards the competition and uplift them. But dang it, you should have been doing something with them and booking them properly if you didn't want that to happen. I think everyone has wanted AEW to succeed. but it's hard to want AEW to succeed right now when you are actively working against the fans. All of this stuff is good. The Malachi Black report reads, an AEW departure may very well soon be on the horizon after years of speculation. Several fans noticed on social media former AEW Trios champion Malachi Black has been removed from the company's roster page on their website. So it's another case of wrestler Malachi Black has been removed from the roster page, which could be a good thing. Like I said, I hope that means something for Rey Fenix as well, but we'll see. The move would not be a great surprise to many, as it has long been speculated. He would be finishing up with the company in the beginning of the year. PW Insider even noted in January that a February or March free agency seemed to be in the cards. PWInsider.com is told by several sources that Black is believed to be leaving the company and that he is expected to be a free agent sometime in the area of February or March, which is next month. Black is still technically under contract, but those we have spoken to believe he is done with any future appearances, the report said at the time. This is all great stuff. This is all great stuff. It's time for these guys to go and do what they love elsewhere, aka WWE. This is not a guarantee that they will be superstars in WWE, but I'm happy at the opportunity and the chance for them to succeed in WWE. And I'm most importantly, anyway, am most excited for Ricky Starks. He was the number one case that I was most frustrated with being held in AEW. And second would be Rey Fenix. And I'm just happy that these guys are getting their release. They're able to leave and go do what they love elsewhere. WWE, I do believe, will use them well, especially Ricky Starks. He is in his prime, and now's the time to use him. Don't throw him in NXT main roster right away, immediately. But those are my thoughts and those are my opinions. Let me know what you guys think. Join the Discord, and I'm out. Peace. We took a dub.